Yeah, I already cast a game today.
I'm pretty tired too. And here we go.
Teams have readied up. We are on that 10-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm also very excited to see how Highwind plays this. And of course, if AtroX is going to eke out a win here, they, remember, folks, that this is a season-long competition, so every point does count. It is 1 point per round, so there, it's not like it's a best of 4 or best of 5 or anything. They certainly still have something to play for here in this final round.
Yeah, now we're seeing a big push in Gravity. Highwind's streaking in there because they know how important Gravity is. There's Rakes, Tequila, and Striker. Marshall is there around the corner. He just tried to parasite one of the Marines, hitting a couple parasites off. But he is continually getting pushed back. And we see on the other side of the match, Devox and Havoc now coming into Gravity with Destruct on the other side. But those Marines, Rax, Striker, and Tequila,
they've
continue to stream in, and nope, they are turning around.
But they are in a hallway, which is a very good position for them. They're going to take down at least 2 Skulks. There goes Havoc. Devox is coming in, but all 3 Marines have survived. Marshall is coming in as well. Gendler it looks like he might be trying to come in, but those Marines are going to go ahead and pull all the way back. I think they're actually going to go up into, oxygenation. That's where we thought. No. Oh my goodness. They're going to go for a phase gate X?
Phase gate X. When we saw this map before, remember I was saying if you get a phase gate high, you can cut this map right down the center and basically deny the east side of that map.
But I don't know if I like X more than I like the top of Gravity, because again, there's that vent right there in X.
Well, we are seeing now, Destruct getting some good kills now against Rack, and Rax takes down Destruct in a final battle. That armory is going to be built, and we have Baconlicious on the other side of the map in Baywing, and coming down to back up Rax, and they are now going to be pushing into Oxy. We hear mines all over the place for defense, and the Marines are just streaming in.
Yeah, I'm looking around the map here, and I'm trying to decide if I like this positioning better than I like the top of Gravity. Because, I mean, they still have access, but I don't know. It's a little bit long to go from there over to organ donation.
Well, we are seeing now with this, I mean, with a armory drop in X, think about it. They now have complete access into, non-stop hitting, right, of oxygenation.
Yeah.
Which is going to pull the aliens, off from around the map. They're going to lose that RT, and they're just going to keep moving, from oxygenation to transfer to pipeworks. Heck, they can even kill this RT, grab it, throw an armory there, and move it up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's some truth to that. They certainly do. It's certainly a much better positioning in terms of cutting off access to waste recycling. If they just sort of camp out right there, we do see that there is at least 1 Marine over on the other side of the map, left side. Sergeant Peppers is going to go ahead and pull back into the pub. He was over there just to make sure that nobody was pushing down through electrical core, so his mission is accomplished. There are those 2 Marines in Oxy still. Here comes Havoc. He's going to get plenty of crossfire. But look at this. Here comes Destruct creeping up behind. I think he's going to try and sneak in on X. There's a beacon. I'm sorry, what?
What? Say what?
Say what?
There was a beacon, and it just pulled him out. Now the X base is getting destroyed.
Yeah.
That had to have been a mistake. I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see.
I mean, there was 1 Skulk in
wow, they got back
shipping.
there fast.
Yeah.
They just basically. Yeah, I think it was a mistake, and he was just like, crap, go. Go back in X. Wow, and those Marines really did serve their Those mines did serve their purpose there in X, good, making some good defense. Welders was researched, and now they're getting that armory back up just so they can keep pushing backs in there. Rax is in organ donation right now, just shooting stuff up. He gets killed by Marshall. And now Marshall is coming in.
Phase tech has been completed. And it looks like there's going to be a four push here on that little base in X. The phase gate has been completed, but there is no phase gate back in main, so no reinforcements are coming quite yet. I'm sure they're building it right now. If we go take a look down there, yes, indeed they are. It has now been completed. We also see the obs is getting repaired, so... Oh my goodness, there's also a phase gate over in electrical core. Wow, I didn't even see that go up.
Peppers built that pretty quickly.
He's been hanging out over there the whole game.
Yeah, look at how Highwind, I have to give it to him. Look at how Highwind is just establishing map control. They sent 3 of their Marines as the main fighting force in the beginning, right? So the alien team has had to deal with them from the get-go. Meanwhile, Baconlicious and Sergeant Peppers coming up the left and the right side to expand, the bases there as well. So, really good job. I mean, if you have the skill on your team that, 3 is enough to do a push, take it.
By all means, yeah, absolutely. And there's really not been much that they can do to push these guys out of gravity. And what's really interesting, actually, out of X, I'm sorry. What's really interesting I find about X as a position for this armory and this phase gate, it's such a small room that mines are significantly more effective.
Yeah.
If there's a 2 or 3 skulk push in there, at least 2 are getting hit with every mine that explodes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, if we look at a big push now coming into docking from AtroX trying to in there, Marshall just streaming in right at the last bit, Deathman goes down, Baconlicious goes down, and we're seeing a fight happening here that the Marines are trying to push away. They're doing a really good job. They phase through and clean that up. Look at the map right now. This is kind of brilliant, actually. Look, by setting up in X, right, they deny any systing through Oxy to waste recycling and force them into skylights. And by putting a phase there, they deny systing there. So... AtroX is sys-locked.
Yep. Yeah,
that's
really
brilliant. It's brilliant.
This is almost like a pipeline situation,
Yeah.
Very, very, very well played by Highwind. A very smart move. I think based on this match alone, you're gonna have me convinced that a phase gate in X is the place to put it.
Yeah, we're seeing a push now in organ donation. Peppers just goes down. Tequila is the last one, but he goes down. Bacon and Rax now. And Striker in X. I mean, just completely dominating this map with this phase gate placement. I mean, it's AtroX doesn't know where to go.
They have 2 res nodes and they have no idea what to do. And then now you see exactly what's going to happen. I mean, this is the obvious move here is Arc Factory.
Yep, Arc Factory is going to go down, and we see that happening. We do see a Hive now dropped in waste recycling to try to grab that side of the map. Rax and Striker in organ donation. Striker goes down. Rax is the only one left. He's nano shielded, and he is such a good shot.
That is actually brilliant. The fact that they have put a Hive down in waste recycling. As long as Tequila doesn't push in there to check on it, but he's going to. There he is. He has seen the Hive.
Yeah,
I feel like attacking that RT in trash ejection actually just may have lost them this game, for good. Because if they could have gotten that Hive up without anybody noticing.
I agree. I think the aliens make mistakes like that all the time. Havoc now taking down Tequila. Great defense there. But now they're scanning waste recycling. They do know that a Hive is up there, which is dangerous information in the hands of Highwind. Rax now taking down that extractor in organ donation. And AtroX cleaning up the Marines in Oxy. Now trying to, spike inside X. Arc Factory has been completed. This is not good for AtroX.
Yeah, this is a very bad situation. They are down on 1 RT. They have a second one on the way. Devox is trying to clean up in shipping, but he gets taken out by Baconlicious. And that Hive in waste recycling is now coming under attack. Tequila is up there. It is very low. It is at 15% health, 13% health. Here comes the Lurks as Tequila gets nano shielded, and he's going to try and finish it off, but not able to. He got it down to about 12% health, yeah. but there's going to be more of these Highwind players streaming in to take on that Hive. These lurks need to be able to hold this if they have any hope of turning this around at all, and even that is going to be a very, very tall order, as it has just been so lopsided so far.
And we're seeing now, just with this phase gate control on the map, the Marines basically hold this entire, this entire section of the map.
Yeah.
And we're seeing now Striker trying to stream in to waste recycling, and the aliens trying to do their best to save this Hive.
I also find it interesting, though, that there are at least 2 res nodes on the map that have just not been, like, they haven't capped gravity. They're just now capping gravity res node. You know, they could have had a lot more res flowing in Highwind than they have. I mean, not that that's a huge problem, but, you know, it could come back to bite them if this Hive gets done, which I believe it is going to. It is now done. The Crags have been dropped, so that Hive is going to go ahead and get healed up, and we may start to see a little bit of a counterattack from AtroX here, as again, that, you know, if they had been able to keep that Hive from going up, then yes, X is a great place for the phase gate. Now that that Hive is up in waste recycling, all of a sudden, X becomes a much less relevant phase gate location.
Yeah, we're seeing on the other side of waste recycling, we're seeing sentries being dropped again. That's a favorite by Highwind. And a phase gate is now going up. All right, now, and we are seeing now almost all the aliens in waste recycling trying to attack that little base in Baywing. With that phase gate up, it might be pretty hard. We have an arc there that is set up to just continue to hammer that Hive, and with those sentries and 2 Marines, that is I mean, it's just easier to hold. Sentries alone are very weak, but when they're backed up by just 1 or 2 Marines, and you can't focus on them, they can be dangerous. I mean, they can chip away at you. Wow, and AtroX calls good game. Such great playing.
Yeah, oh goodness, look at the 200 ping. Wow, that's what? Yeah,